On the previous episode of building the ultimate 2-car garage, we installed our wall-mounted pressure washer, TV, and many other items. Episode 6 of the garage build. Today we have a hide-a-hose vacuum solution, which is insane. We're gonna finish a couple of things, accent wall today. It's gonna be a good episode. Let's go. You heard that right, hide-a-hose vacuum solution. Inside my wall, hidden and ready to go whenever. Before we start on the vacuum, let's knock some minor things out and organize this wall with some brackets. Everything I'm going to use in this video will be linked in the description. Now, let's do the garage door insulation. Believe it or not, I drove all the way to my Miami garage, removed them, and brought them here. But not only does this help with the heat, it also makes the garage door look way better with, I know, more white. But I promise I have something good for the accent wall later on in this video. Now, let's start with the vacuum. I have no idea how to do this or install it, but again, I'm pretty sure we could figure this out. Unfortunately, I have to make a big hole on the wall to install everything internally. Alrighty, so hole is made for the hide-a-hose. The idea again is to put this on the wall, and then we pass the PVC all the way up to the attic, and now I have to route this in the attic so I could put the hose, actual hose, inside the PVC piping. It's all complicated. I'll try to explain it as I'm doing it, but essentially we're gonna make one big run, and we can't use that many corners, because if not, the hose is not gonna suck up correctly and it removes suction power, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I'll kind of explain it and show it on video, but another hole on the wall and more dust on the garage. And now came the not so fun part at all. I have to run 50 feet of PVC piping in the attic so the hose for the vacuum can run through. And all of this is in summer in Florida. I'm installing the vacuum in the attic as well to keep noise level down and keep everything hidden. This vacuum I'm installing was tested by the Obsessed Garage team, and it wasn't as good as the real OG vacuum solution. But Matt was nice enough to give some of these units out that they didn't like, and I got this one. Later on, I can always change to the Obsessed Garage one, which I know it's good and will perform. While doing this, me being me, I sidetracked and decided to do my attic floors. So for the next couple of days, I went into doing the floor of the entire attic. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to hear me or see me, but this is something I definitely don't want to do again in several years. The last thing I want to do is be in a Florida attic in the middle of the summer running PVC pipe. It's probably like 150 degrees in here. So imagine a sauna and doing this for a couple of hours. Probably not even healthy, I think. Anyways, it's difficult.
Now that it's connected and it works, I have to make this PVC run permanent by using some clean PVC cement on all the connections and turns. Something key if you guys are gonna do this is you want the least amount of turns so that the system works properly. A good rule of thumb here is a maximum of 4 90-degree turns. The less turns you have, the better the hide-a-hose system will work. While the PVC cement dries, we have a special package for our accent wall from HYPERLITE. This is a completely custom neon sign of the Evolved Garage logo, and I couldn't be happier with this. It comes with everything you need to install it, and not only that, it comes with a remote control to dim it and adjust it however you like. You guys know me, I had to run the cable behind the wall for a clean look, and this is the final result. If you guys want any custom neon sign, make sure to visit the link in the description and hit up HYPERLITE. Thanks to the team over there, this came out amazing.
Everything is plumbed up. This was extremely hard and difficult. Now all we have to do is run the low voltage wire from the top of the vacuum over here to this access port, because hide-a-hose is pretty cool and nice enough to give you a switch so I could turn on the vacuum here on the port. So it's just low voltage wire. I'm gonna run it from the vacuum over here, and then it's a matter of plumbing everything up, doing drywall work, and we should have a working vacuum. And then of course, passing the pipe through the PVC piping. Guys, check this out. This is so cool and it sounds so quiet. Alrighty, so now for the hose. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm assuming this would just go up and then oh, that's so cool.
Now that everything is installed, it's time to fix the hole in our wall. I am not an expert with drywall, so let's see what we could do. And well, this is our Obsessed Garage hide-a-hose system complete.
So I wanted to show you guys real quick how the vacuum solution came out. This is actually really, really cool. Just open this, pull out the hose. So I essentially have I think it's exactly 50 feet, and then all I have to do is pull this tab. It locks it in place so I can vacuum, and I'm gonna show you guys how much it works. Turn it on right here. And then I have a showcase of really dirty rug, and all of the attachments from Obsessed Garage. For this, I could probably use something like this. And there's a lot of power. So that's one, and then this is probably my favorite attachment out of everything. This is for rugs, like actual rugs, and take a look at this. This is so crazy. And that's it. It looks brand new. This is pretty dope. There's no reason to not have clean carpets now. And then this is my favorite part, to put this away. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close this, leave it on. I'm gonna go like this. Turn it off right here. And then it's so crazy.
And just like that, we have finished all the garage details. I'm gonna see you guys on the next video with a complete transformation grand finale to this series and show you guys the ultimate 2-car garage. Like always, let's keep grinding, stay safe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.